Hmm. So another nothing video. If you're expecting something amazing, oh man, video is just going to be we talking, or rather me talking, you listening. Seen this beard, no? See, become big. Fuck it, feels like someone put clay on my face and it's hardening. So itchy, man. It's like a scratch. The funny thing is, I take a comb and I'm combing it some because it's scratchy. Oh goodness, my dog goes hyper when he sees somebody. Anyway, this I'm just keeping the beard until my birthday. My birthday, I'll shave it off. Maybe I'll make a video and share it with you guys. I just decided to keep the beard, just as a change, because every time I'm scrubbing my face and scratching it, shaving it, and the skin and all that, I was like, just let me grow my beard, let the skin heal. Hey! So I just thought, let the face heal, the skin heal. I think it's healed enough. You should try growing your beard sometimes. If you're a female, obviously you can't grow your beard. Don't grow a beard somewhere else. Fuck. Bad jokes. Chi. Loy, what we're talking? I was sitting after I woke up. I woke up and always after I wake up, open my eyes. Usual thing is check the phone, message, WhatsApp, email, check anything important. Okay. Then you look up. And then after you get up, you're like, different parts of the body ache. You get up. And then obviously I open the door. I sleep alone. Open the door, there I can see the wife, the baby, normally sitting down on a table, either eating food or doing something. My baby, sometimes if she's in a mood, she comes in. Others, she's busy watching her ABCD. Wife acknowledges that I woke up. And it's a common ritual. She comes, picks up the pillow, the bed. I sleep on the ground. And then obviously I put on the light, switch off the AC. And I sit. If I have to go to the toilet, I go to the toilet, then come, empty the bladder. I sit down. So, normally I would prefer quiet after I wake up. But when you have a baby and a family, silence is a luxury. Silence, peace and calm is a luxury, which you don't get. So, okay, just sit there. And then computer's on. And then obviously I see everything on my iMac. Check. Okay. What's happening? What are the headlines? And as my wife brings black espresso, no sugar, I sip that. Bitter. I'm used to it now. No sugar. Then I have my pencil and my paper. And I check if any thoughts come to my mind and all that. Means with regards to topics. Obviously, I check my YouTube channel. How many views, comments, what are they? Sometimes, your mind is blank. You don't get anything. Then you just sit down. Right now, the main goal for me is to delete all the images, all the videos, everything from one iPhone deleted, second iPhone deleted. Now I've transferred all of them to my iMac. It's around, I think, 3 or 4 terabyte data. I need to go through each and every photograph and video, delete everything I'm going to delete. So the iMac is like brand new. This guy is too loud here with his engine. I'll walk this way. It's okay. The reason why I delete and keep everything empty and even my place clean is it's good. Like Toyota, no? When everything is kept clean and tidy and in place, your mind functions better. You want a screwdriver, you know where to go and look. You want a pencil, you know where to go and look. Otherwise, if everything is a mess, you open the drawer or you rummage, oh, where is what? I hate that. And yes, cleaning the dust and everything, so it's good to be in a clean place. This is something you get only once you start becoming older. When you're younger, you actually think it's cool. Like I used to watch these Archie comics, Jughead and all that. I like Jughead, by the way. Archie obviously gets all the girls, but I liked Jughead. So you see them, you see these guys having their room in a mess and all that, and you feel, oh, that is cool. As to actually, my mother used to fold and keep my clothes properly. As to purposely make the whole cupboard of mine a mess because I thought that was cool. Seriously. But today, I want everything in order. Like a military, you know. I like it that way. It's okay. Kept everything proper. And I was sitting and thinking, and nothing was coming to my head. Yeah. I was just thinking about that UAE bombing that took place, and there's nothing else. That video went around. Last I checked, 8,000 views. After 1 hour, 9,000 views. So it'll go 10,000 views, you know, whatever. But then my mind was blank. So as I was blank, you know, it's just one of those days where you sit and you don't want any music also. You just don't want anything. It's just quiet. My wife took my baby down and it was just quiet. You know, I was feeling my beard and I was wearing my boxer shorts. Just flexed my leg and I saw my leg is now thin. Before it used to be muscular, big, you know, when I used to do weights. Looked at my leg and hair is grown. I need to trim it off. I can see my skin becoming, yeah, you know, like wrinkly. You know, you're becoming old. Obviously, when I see my beard, oh, white, all white is coming. Hair also white. Becoming old. Ooh. From black, now it's all white. And I have this hairstyle which makes me look like Saint Anthony. Need to shave it off. I'll shave it on my birthday. I was just thinking, you know, one day I'll die. Okay? One day I'll die. Then what? You thought about it? I'm not talking of what is your purpose in life and what do you want to achieve, and simple question. One day you will die. Then what? I'm not asking who will be there for your wife, who will be there for your kid. One day you will die. You'll die, I'll die. You'll get these religious people who will say, yeah, you'll go back to your creator. You'll go to heaven. If you have been a good man, you'll rejoice and you'll pray 24/7 with the angels. And you'll pray to God and you'll sing His praises. What a fucking boring life. Ah la la, you are great. Ah la la, you are great. Ah la la. It's like I'm giving birth to a child. Worship me. Sing my praise. That's your purpose in life. Fucked up, man. The bullshit they come out with. Then for Muslims, 72 putangs, fresh, pussy, virgin. Not just women, virgin, fresh virgins. And then the vegetarian kind of Muslims are like, land of milk and honey. You don't believe me? Go Google search uh, that debate, the final debate or the great debate or the big question. It's a TV show where they would have Muslims and atheists and they would ask you this question and everyone would give an opinion. The big question or the big debate. So one Muslim Imam, he said, when you die, you get land of milk and honey. How much milk and how much honey can you eat here before you get diabetes? Then obviously you get these rebellious ones who tell you, oh, hell is a discotheque where everyone's smoking weed and dancing. Sounds cool, right? Sex and all that. But then the question, how much of that also you can do? How much? At what point do you get fed up? So all these versions are good. But the question is, have you seen all this? You're not seen, right? You have not seen. So how do you know it exists? Yeah, someone will tell you, yeah, this person got this vision, apparition, and it was said in this book. Yeah, if you buy DC and Marvel books, fuck, Thor and Captain America and Superman and all that, fuck. Forget all this. Just forget this heaven and hell and all that. Just forget. Just think before you're about to sleep. Your mind is working, you're thinking, and then you slowly, eyes close. If you have a dream, you wake up. But if you don't have a dream, you don't even know when you went to sleep. You don't know. And until you wake up, you don't even realize you've gone to sleep. Like, you know, when I went for my bariatric surgery, I was talking, this, that, yeah, operation, and the doctor, yeah, he's talking. Then he said, breathe deeply. He put this, yeah, give an injection. He said, breathe deeply. He said, breathe again deep, and that was it. I didn't even know when I got knocked out. Okay. Just imagine, I was hearing all the noise, everything. He said, breathe deeply. You can Google search Loy Machedo bariatric surgery, but mind you, it's restricted video because I'm completely naked there. You'll see blood and tubes in this. He just said, breathe deeply. He said, breathe deeply. Blank. All that noise and people and clatter and all that. And then when I woke up, when I opened my eyes, you know, like that, I could hear the heart rate monitor. I saw my finger and I saw there was a thing that, you know, they put for your heart rate. When I touched my face, I could see something up my nose, and means I didn't know it was up my nose. And something was in my mouth. Something was up my nose and something was in my mouth, and when I tried to talk, I could not. Because, you know, it's down your throat. It's like, oh, oh, oh. Oh, fuck. And when, you know, they remove this long from your nose and mouth. Fuck. It's funny, you know, all this stuff that they put inside your mouth and nose. Such a long tube. Okay. And then, You know, you can feel something was in your mouth and throat, you know. And it's uncomfortable first initially. The funny thing was they even put a tube up my fucking penis. And they removed a long tube. I was like, fuck, you actually inserted the shit up my this thing. Long tube, man. Because when they pulled it out, it's like a yellow thing up my penis to collect the urine. You know, I thought it was a small thing. This nurse, this female is pulling it out. Just think, like, you can see the tip here, and you pull. It's like, fuck, all this is inside. And when you remove, suddenly there's a discharge of water. I was like, fucking hell. From where this came? Okay. So obviously you still feel a little this thing because you're still under the effects of this thing, and then they ask you to stand and walk. And you know, that operation, the one thing that still stands out in my mind was I told the doctor I want to see the operation theater, the operating table, where I'll see if I can share with you a photograph. Man, that place, no, the operating table or the operation theater, there is it's a very clean place, it's very sterilized. But the thing that stood out was this perfect silence. Hey, you can't even hear air movement, you know. It's so, I don't know, it's strange. It's a very bizarre place. It's like you can hear a pin drop. There's no noise. You can actually feel the empty ringing in your ears, you know, when you're there. It's going to rain. Fucking strange weather, man. It's going to rain, yeah. So, like, funny weather. See, it's raining. I don't know if you can hear. You can hear a pin drop. There's no sound. There's nothing. Like, what I want you to do is just put a headphone that has noise cancellation. Just put a headphone that has noise cancellation. Just switch it on. You'll hear that empty vacuum. Switch it on when you're in a quiet place. You'll feel very strange. So this was a sound, you know. There's nothing. It felt strange. It felt weird. You know, like to give you an idea, like right now when I'm shooting this video, there's a car moving, there is a scooter moving, there is so much of noise, disturbance, there's rain, there is sound, and then, you know, this might be very irritating. Then you go to your room, you switch off, there's no sound, there's perfect silence, you know. How you feel? See, right now, okay, there is the sound and, okay, all this. I'll take you to my room now, okay? I'll just take you to my room. And I just want you to experience it. Like, see the difference. Like, see, right now, you can hear all this sound and there's going to be rain. I'll just take you there. Okay, just bear with me. Sarika. Okay, I'm taking you inside. Just recording. Yes, I'm in my house. I put on the light. Okay, now I'm in my room. Okay, this is my room right now. There's a funny smell. Okay, now I'm in my room. Now, right now, you can't hear this, but there's rain outside. You can hear the noise outside. I can hear it at least. Now, you can't hear anything other than my voice. When I do the editing, you can obviously hear only my voice. You know, the operation table, no, the operation theater, the silence is even worse than this. There's a, it's like sitting in a room where, like, the thought that came to my mind was sitting in a room where you're interacting with death, you know. It's going to be your last day in your life. There's no sound, there's nothing, you know. And the reason why I'm sharing this with you is, you know, when you're about to die or after you die, my theory is there's going to be nothing. There's not going to be any sound. There's not going to be anyone talking. There's not going to be anyone disturbing you. There's not going to be any light. It's like when you go to sleep, you don't remember anything now. Your life is going to be like that. There's going to be nothing. It's just going to be you, you know, you and nothing else. And then, you know, you'll just realize you're obviously can't realize because you're dead. But everything that you fought for, what you struggled for, what you believed in, what you aspired, what you are so proud about, your certificates, your medals, your savings, your money, your goals, your dreams, your fears, your relationships, doesn't exist. You know? It's like having this computer you that was so living, that was so lively, that was animated with so many features, and one fine day you decide to switch it off. And when you switch it off, you obviously switch it off, and then you unplug it, you take out the cables, you take out the desktop, you take out the CPU, then obviously get the wiring, you take out the wiring. Then you notice the place where it was, it's dusty, you clean it. You remove everything. You remove the PC, you remove the CPU, you remove the wires, you clean. Then there's that table, there's that stand where you kept it, you clean that. And once when you clean that, there's nothing there. There's nothing there other than a memory of that PC, the desktop being there. And all of a sudden you're left with nothing. That's an empty room. Now the only thing remaining is either you bring another PC in its place, new CPU, new table, new desktop. Or there's nothing. That's our life, you know. That's our life. Until you're awake, you remember all this, you see all this. One fine day, someone will unplug you. Then you're just a showpiece. And then they take you out. They clean up the place. Then there's nothing there. So either someone else will come in your place, like your house, you empty the room, take out everything, there's nothing there. So either a new tenant comes there, and then you can't recognize the house afterwards. When you walk in that door, you're like, oh, somebody else. And that's it. That's the story of your life. That's the story of my life. After we die, that's it. After we die, after you die, after I die, it's it's just